I'm Nicole Birkeland.
And we too would like to acknowledge that we're here celebrating and sharing our learning on the traditional territory of the Kwantlen First Nation and the Gwich'in First Nation. And we're here representing Chief Zzeh Gittlit School and the people of Old Crow. And with permission, we're here acknowledging that we are here representing the Gwich'in First Nation, and it's a real privilege to be able to be up there working in Old Crow and at Chief Zzeh Gittlit School.
So our inquiry this year we titled Breaking Trail, and our goal was to have students work collaboratively using the design process. We're a part of the ADST Learning Network to connect Vuntut Gwich'in traditional ways of knowing and doing with modern technology in the hopes that we'd be able to see them viewing themselves as confident learners both in and outside the class.
And we decided to title it Breaking Trail because if you're familiar with the concept of breaking trail, it's a household term in Old Crow, and we created that imagery so that, that metaphor, so that students would be able to visualize what we're talking about when we talk about growth mindset and forming new neurological pathways through our minds, through our brains. And like breaking trail, when you're the first one out there, you're going to be having to cut down trees, you're going to be having to move snow, you're going to have to do all the hard work, and it's going to be tough. But as you work on it and as you get through it, it's going to be a highway. You're going to be able to move up and down that quite easily. And we found that just by making that analogy, students began to understand and comprehend what we were talking about when teaching to growth mindset.
Great. So in our scan, we noticed that students are lacking confidence and resiliency. A big piece this year with us working collaboratively was seeing that they have a hard time viewing themselves as learners and engaging in tasks that are beyond the black and white.
So yes, they feel most comfortable working with tasks that are very black and white, worksheets. Expectations are clear, they're right there, they can see them. But this also creates a problem because they're not really internalizing anything, learning's not really happening. They're not retaining really any information, and they're just putting it down there and then kind of throwing it away and going on with their day. So we figured that through the incorporation of Vuntut Gwich'in traditional ways of knowing and doing in the design process, maybe we could come at them with a project that is very open-ended but also really connected to what they know, and that would be a good entry point for them to begin seeing themselves as learners.
Hopefully we'll go to the next slide, but basically Ryan and I have been working in the network for a couple of years, and we've continued doing ADST programming, and this year we put in a makerspace. We've been working on a large collaborative project to create a video, and students are going to be coming to Whitehorse to collaborate with other students. And that's our time, but
thank you very much.
Here's our last slide.